with regard to these two projects, and I'm coming. The city manager, the HOD, and all the officials we have, including the political structure of the municipality, are the inheritors of this project. So the questions that we are posing are literally based on ensuring that as part of the mission to intervene and rectify things, we had to question a lot of some of the development that were not in line and in tune with initial agreements. To just make sure that we protect government and we protect public money. So I'm trying to save a lot of questions when it comes to that. Now, going to the term fairness, it's a beautiful term. Fairness, I think, was kind of answered when we were sitting the portfolio committee. In our document, we indicated that our first consideration would be the aged, the disabled, and the child-headed families when we have to look into who should come into this. And the unfortunate part of it is that, yes, indeed, we are sitting with about 35,000, close to 40,000 of the needs on the ground, the people that most of them, became part of the list and some but they were not digitalized as to who's first, who's next. So at the level of dealing with the BNG and provision of sites, we consider that list. But our fairness with regard to accommodating people in these houses, that the area of the age, disability, child-headed, and when it comes to military veterans, the issue was raised with the National Department of Human Settlement, which they have a mission to fulfill, to go and engage the Department of Military Veterans, so that they should actually be, they are the ones who are running the list of who should be a military veteran and who should be accommodated. Our plea would be, in the space of military veterans, you also still find those people that they are my brother's age. They call themselves military veterans, but they were born 1985. Now 1994 they were 10 years. But when you look at them, they are strong men standing there, and they've made it into the list. So our request to the military veterans department is to say there are generations in the military veterans department. Whether they belong to any political party is immaterial, but there are various generations. There is that generation of, they call them, if you want, utility detachment. But let's associate them with age, because others were coming from PAC and elsewhere. They are in the 60s. They are there, they are stalwarts. Some of them are still alive. If not, they've got beneficiaries that should benefit from their job. And then there are those that then became before and the detachment of 360. They are in their 70s, 75, 80s now. And then you have them by their years and age. So that's the advice we can give military veterans, to say, please, and when you accommodate people, can you also consider those layers of military veterans? Because to get a list and say this person is a military veteran, if you look at the houses, and I know some of them are here, and I'm saying it naked, if you look at the houses that are occupied by military veterans today, you'll find that most of the people that are here are still able-bodied that can still fend for themselves. When in actual fact, other military veterans that are of need are still outside the vital homes. So, but that space is actually an area that belongs to the Military Veterans Association. So our plea to the portfolio committee is that could we please kindle Military Veterans Association, the Military Veterans Department, to begin to look at things in that light. Okay.